In this screencast, I will give you an introduction to R and show you how to install it on Ubuntu Linux 12.04, as well as to graph some data and save the graphs to a file. So first of all, I'm going to install R using apt-get. There's a meta package that will install everything you need called rbase. So we run sudo apt-get install -y rbase. Password. I previously downloaded these files, so this will be pretty quick. Once we have it installed, in order to run R, in a terminal window, you just run R. Notice that it's capital R. You tell you're in R because the prompt is just a greater than sign instead of what you're used to. So R can do math for you. You can type in expressions. It will show you the result. Now I'm going to show you graphing y equals x squared. So first we're going to create a list for the x values, and it's going to be a sequence of numbers from -2 to 2 with spread apart by 0.1. So here you can see the list of numbers we just generated. Now we're going to create the y values, so we just say y equals x squared, and you can see there's a corresponding value in y to each value in x that's squared. Now we're going to plot it, and we say type equals L. That tells the plotting engine to draw lines between each point instead of just drawing the points. So here you can see our graph. Now we want to copy that or write it to a EPS file. EPS is encapsulated PostScript. So we use this command dev.copy to EPS, and we say the file name is yx squared EPS. So now we can look in our home folder and see our graph. This can be bigger if you want. Now I'll show you a little bit about how to get help. So there's a command called help, and you pass it in quotes the name of the command you want, and then it will show it using your current pager, which in this case is less. So you can use the normal less commands for moving around, hit like space or up and down arrows. To go back, you can push Q, which will exit less and go back to the R prompt. You don't have to use the help command. Shortcut is to use a question mark, so we can get help on the plot command, see some of the usage and arguments for that. There's also the ability to start up a web browser pointed at your local copy of all the R documentation. So this is similar to what's online, but it's also installed locally. And so there's some documentation here you can look through. Back to the prompt. Now to end this, I'm going to plot y equals x cubed into a PNG file. So create our sequence again. This time we're going to go from -3 to 3. Assign it, get our y sequence, x cubed, then we're going to use this PNG PNG command. We specify the width and height is 600. Then that PNG puts us into a mode where when we plot, it actually writes it to the file. Instead of displaying it as it did before. And then dev off takes us out of that mode. And now we can see yx cubed